This one reads, my husband and I have been together for 4 years. I love him very much. Even now that I want a divorce, I still love him. I found out about 3 months ago about his colleague when I visited his office and she was there. Apparently, they've been working together for 5 years and are very good friends, and yet I'd never heard about her before. Something didn't feel right at all. After meeting her, I was paying more attention to his texting habits, and it turns out all he does is text her almost every evening, a few times a day on weekends, or when he's working from home or on holiday. Very fishy behaviour.
Suspicious.
I asked my husband why I'd never heard about this good friend of his, and he said it's because we rarely talk about his work since I never understood his field. Don't like that at all.
No, but that's relatable.
I hate playing games, so I told him it was still odd that I've never heard about someone who he is in daily contact with. He gave me his phone and said that their communication comes in waves when she's having troubles at home. I read their conversations and it was a lot of joking around and calling each other cute names. As well. I know.
That's so gross already.
As well as her complaining about her sex life. This is odd behaviour. Very, very odd. There were also texts where she asks him intimate questions about me, like her asking if I threw a good birthday party for him. His birthday... His birthday was on June 14th. This text... No. She says this text stuck with me because he was texting her at the party and she answered, you must be bored at your own party or you wouldn't be texting me instead of being with her. No.
Oh my God.
So bad. I told him that I found this back and forth texting inappropriate and I considered it flirting. That is accurate. That is fact. He was taken aback, but he said he would stop if it bothered me so much.
Oh,
okay.
Very generous.
The bare minimum, ladies and gents, the bare minimum. A month later, gradually, it had started again, and I've showed him that I'm not happy about it. This time, he came home with her.
Wait,
So he came
brought
and
her-
brought her into their home, into their space.
Oh my God.
To let her reassure me that nothing is happening between them. She was very ironic and disrespectful. That's her sense of humour, according to him. Haha, so funny. She was smirking and basically telling me that if I had low self-esteem and felt threatened by their friendship, it was my fault. When she left, I told my husband that I never wanted to see or hear anything from or about her anymore, and that if he would rather have her as a friend than me as a wife, then he should just say so. They stopped texting. Okay, but Sahani,
There's
that is
a
not,
but. I
that
felt
is
the
not
but.
the end. We had a 3-week long vacation in Santorini. She texted him 2 or 3 times a day. He would answer her at the end of the day when I was in the shower. Sneaky behaviour. When I asked him why they were texting again, he said she had marriage problems. I asked him if he was a marriage counsellor on top of his other job, and he just laughed it off. The humour.
Hilarious.
When we came back home from Santorini, we still had 1 week left of time off work. We went out for dinner and a movie. Cute. I'm convinced she knew about our plans because she happened to be at the same restaurant later. We exchanged hellos and she asked us if we wanted to join her and her husband for dinner. I said yes. No, you say no.
What?
You should say
Why
no.
would you say yes?
She was very pleasant, apparently, and asked about our holiday, touching my husband in a friendly way.
Oh my God.
I can imagine being like, how was your holiday? No. I then asked how it was with them because I've heard from my husband that they were having marriage problems. All 3 froze. Her husband said, what? Who said that?
Oh,
I don't...
the poor husband as
also,
well.
I wanted to be on this woman's side, but I don't know why she brought it up.
No.
I answered the husband and said, well, it was my husband who told me. My husband tried to explain with some dumb excuse, but I replied, but you showed me the text she sent every day about her having problems. Sorry if I got the wrong idea. She looked very angry. When we got home, he told me that I was out of line, but I had had enough by then. I asked him if they'd slept together, and he said only once before he met me. Still though.
Okay.
That's information that you tell me beforehand.
Yeah.
I told him that I wanted a divorce because I'm thinking they're having an affair, at least an emotional one. He denied it and called me silly for wanting a divorce. Okay. Now I've been thinking about it for 2 weeks, and I'm adamant about my decision. I want a divorce. I've spoken to my mother about everything I've written here. She thinks I'm making a big fuss about nothing. My in-laws... No!
You're supposed to be on her side.
I know. Also, always trust your gut. And this girl feels like, it seems like she really knows what she wants, and that's a divorce, and that's so fine. My in-laws have heard about me asking for a divorce from my husband, and they also think I'm making a big fuss. I haven't told anyone else because I'm not prepared to hear how immature and rushed my decision is. He's tried to talk about compromise, that he will stop being her friend, but he said that he would stop being her friend and stop texting her, yet he keeps texting
Several
her.
times.
Several times.
Yeah.
He said that he'd be happy to get marriage counselling and even find another job. But my gut is telling me something is very, very off and that marriage shouldn't be this hard, especially this early.
Trust your gut.
Trust your gut. I back this girl. Even though initially I was like, why would you bring up the marriage problems with this woman and her husband?
Yeah, that's so strange.
But also I understand that she was probably, as she said, had enough. She was over it, just wanted it all out there. Nah, leave him.
Yeah,
Dump
too many
his ass.
chances.
Too many chances. That's your sage piece of advice. Dump him.
Yeah, just dump his ass.